Hello, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Remember to click on the like button to like our show. We like the likes, folks. You can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/Mac Jackson Jr. or go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. Register with your name and email and you'll receive a free report on identity theft and fraud. Also, we have a book coming out. That's right, folks. We do have a book coming out, How to Protect Your Family from Identity Theft and Fraud. Yes, we're excited about it. If you'd like to be one of the first to help donate in our development and research of our book, you can do that by going to a website called GoFundMe.com. It's GoFundMe.com/identity-theft-book. GoFundMe.com/identity-theft.book. And be one of the ones with a donation of $25 or more. You will get a signed autograph of our book. And then any of our proceeds also, folks, we're going to make a donation to a local charity here in Las Vegas as well. Definitely, folks, this is something we've been wanting to do now for at least 6 years. So we're excited about it, and we're putting together this information. And it's because of you that we're doing this information and getting the word out about identity theft and fraud and cybercrimes, folks. It's very, very important. In this segment, we call it the new tech gadgets for business and personal productivity. We talk about apps you should have on your smart devices to protect you from identity theft and fraud and cybercrimes. But first, some of the new applications and new devices and gadgets that are out there in the market today I'd like to talk about. One of them is called Amazon Echo and Amazon Alexa. Yes, Alexa, right. Alexa is a really good app. It's or device, that is. It works like Siri that you have on your iOS device, your iPhone, and also like the Google phone as well has a voice recognition assistant. It's a really interesting device. I have an Alexa. It looks a little bit differently. What it does a lot more. It connects within your home, so you can use it for your IoT devices. If you don't know what IoT is, stay tuned in our next segment. You'll learn what IoT means, but it stands for Internet of Things. And you have these devices connected in your home, and you can speak to it, speak commands to your devices. Really, really interesting and cool system. But of course, being a cybersecurity professional, we're concerned about the security of these devices as well. So if you get a chance to take a look at one, please do, but also just be cautious when you have your device on. If it's hacked, could possibly listen to, but as long as that doesn't happen, it's a great device to have. So our first device we're going to talk about is from one of our sponsors. And what this device is, it allows a business owner or even an individual that works on the Windows 7 operating system, right? Rather than having a server at your home with tons of data that's on it that you have to protect now, if you've been listening to our show, rather than doing that, you could have all that data from your laptop or your desktop at home or your office transferred to a file server remotely or virtually. And using your laptop or your desktop, you can have access to this virtual desktop as if you were sitting in front of your computer. The company is called InSync, and the technology is called Virtual Desktop. It's a virtual desktop cloud solution, and it works very seamlessly, folks. With a couple clicks of a button, you will be able to run your Windows operating system as if you were sitting in front of your machine. But the benefits of it is, it's amazing. The first one, and the most important one, is that your data will be backed up. It will be scanned for viruses and malware. You would have a 24-hour support of IT people working on it. It sounds like a huge IT team. And yes, even as a small individual company, without the funding or investment to hire a huge IT company, you could have that type of technology for your business. Think about it, folks. For anywhere from around $45, for as low as $45 per month per user, you could have that access. Definitely something you should check out. To find out more information about having virtual desktop solutions for your business or even home solution, contact InSync at insynq.com. Enter the promo code MAC, M-A-C-K, and a salesman will be glad to talk to you about having that type of solution for your business. I think you will be very, very happy with this type of solution. Give you some extra protection. So, The next item that we talk about a lot in the show has to do with saving and having access to information, but having access to it securely. So let's say you're at a networking event. Someone gives you their business card. You can now take that business card and using your smart device, such as your smartphone, you could take a picture of that business card and have that information automatically stored into your contacts of your phone, plus the whole entire card, that photo of the card, saved in the cloud with a program called Evernote. Yes, that's right, folks. Evernote, spelled Evernote. Evernote. From Evernote.com. It saves your information in the cloud, and I mean anything you want to save. If you are sitting in a restaurant and scribbling out a new idea or a thought that just came to mind, and you're writing it down on a napkin, you could take a picture of that napkin, folks, and have that picture of that idea saved in the cloud. Later on, just a few clicks from your text search within the app, and you'll be able to bring up that idea right there in front of you. Amazing technology, folks. It's something we all should do to have access to information when we need it. One of the mantras that we talk about on this show is, I make the statement, information is the new currency. We know you've heard it before, but we're going to say it again. Information is the new currency. Those who have the knowledge are those ones who have the wealth. Now that's new. You won't be able to Google that one. Those who have the knowledge are those who have the wealth. Information is a new currency. So any information you get that you may be able to use anytime in the future, having apps like this will be able to recall the information when you need it. Bank statements, PDF files, Word documents. There could be websites that you visit, and rather than saving it to the bookmark on a browser that you can only get to when you go back to that computer, how about saving it through Evernote? Then from your smart device, you can call up that website anytime in the future when you need it. You can categorize it, enter tags to it, and be able to bring it up when you need that information. It is excellent for research, folks. When you're researching a story like we use for our shows, or my students at DeVry, when they're giving information and they're working on for their papers, Evernote is a great source, a way to sourcing and organizing your data. Definitely check it out, Evernote, at evernote.com. So we're going to talk about things you should have on your computer and your smart device. A couple of them, I want to make sure everybody understands. You should have antivirus software on your smart device. People are surprised when I say that, but they understand the importance of antivirus software on their laptops and desktops. But you ask about their smartphones, they don't think that they would need it. Cyber criminals are focusing and directing their attention to your smart device and putting in malware, including ransomware, on your smart device. You need to have a great backup system and antivirus software on your smart device. So let's talk about these smartphones. Make sure you have antivirus software. Make sure you have a backup system to back up all your data on your smart device. For example, if you lost your phone or got stolen or now being hacked by a hacker, what would you do if all that data was lost? Who would you call? All those contacts need to be backed up from your phone. You need to make sure you have that set up. And it's a simple, easy task, but you need to go through the steps of getting it done. Lots of people don't do that until after the last minute or till they lose their phone. This stuff is not covered by your insurance either, folks. They will give you a new phone, but they won't put your data back on it for you. You are responsible for that particular task. So make sure you have a plan and understand how to do that. If you don't need to know, contact my company or ask your service provider. They'll be able to walk you through and give you some advice on how to do that. Another one, if you're in hotspots, folks, hotspots are now becoming very deceptive. There are hotspots that are out there that are fake, that hackers are putting together. And you listen to our next segment, we're going to talk about some of the hotspots that have captured information from Tesla owners as well. Make sure you have Hotspot VPN, which is a virtual private network, when you're using a hotspot, so hackers can't look over your shoulder to acquire information. There's a company that I would recommend. It's called Hotspot Shield, and it creates a VPN whenever you're using a hotspot location, such as a coffee shop or hotel or some free one that you are jumping onto. Be careful of free hotspots. Again, our next segment, we're going to get into that more. Also, I'm going to mention another vendor and that's LastPass, LastPass. It's a program that can save all of your passwords for you, so you don't have to remember or write down hundreds of passwords from browsers, from websites that you visit. So make sure you use this program, LastPass, from LastPass.com. That's just some of the things we have for you, folks. There's more to come in our next segment here on Technology Review. Please stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages.